Why can't we see the ideal life right in front of us? In a small park in Paris, a famous investor spotted a painter dressed in plain clothes. The painter had just finished painting a beautiful picture and was cleaning up. The investor was impressed and spoke to him. "What a wonderful painting. How many hours do you spend painting every day?" "Just in the morning. About 3 hours." The investor was surprised. "If you painted longer, you could sell more works. Why don't you paint more?" The painter smiled. "I have lunch with my wife, play with my children in the park in the afternoon, and drink wine with my friends on the terrace of a cafe in the evening. This is enough for me." "That's a shame. You have talent." The investor began to make enthusiastic suggestions. "Think about it. If you paint longer hours, increase your output, and use the proceeds to rent a studio, you can create larger works. Eventually, you could hold a solo exhibition, sign with a gallery, and sell your works worldwide. In a few years, you'd be a famous painter." The painter put down his brush. "So, what happens in the end?" "Then you'll retire, move to a small town, enjoy leisurely lunches with your wife, play with your children in the afternoon, and drink wine with your friends on the terrace of a cafe in the evening." The painter smiled quietly. "That's the same as my current life, isn't it?" The investor was speechless. "I'm already living the life you're aiming for. Why take the long way around?" The investor reflected on his own life, working 14 hours a day, with little time for family. "But you need money, right?" "Of course. But enough to live on is enough. If you demand more than you need, you lose sight of the present." The investor's voice trembled. "Don't you regret it?" "What is there to regret? I spend time with the people I love every day and paint the pictures I love. Is there any greater success than that?" The investor's eyes filled with tears. "What am I working for?" The definition of success varies from person to person, but happiness is in this very moment. It's not something to be postponed to the future. That night, the investor called his wife. "How about having lunch together tomorrow for the first time in a while?"